Example 3.3. Find the Fourier series of x. F of x given to x equal to x from negative pi to pi. We want to draw this function, so we get this line. Okay, first we label the interval from negative pi to pi. Fx equal to x. So we get this straight line from negative pi to pi. Okay, and then from pi to 2 pi, we copy the same sheet we put here. From negative to pi, from negative to pi, also same sheet. Okay, like this first line as a master copy. So we copy this one to left and right. From negative pi to pi, pi minus negative pi equal to 2 pi. So 2L equal to 2 pi, L equal to pi. Okay, this is a period. 2L equal to pi, period equal to pi, L equal to pi. So we substitute in integral from negative L to L become negative pi to pi. You can refer to this value. Okay, now we want to write this function, periodic function, this one, in graph of periodic function in Fourier series. Fourier series means we want to write this periodic function in terms of sine and cosine. So what we do, first we need to find A0 and then we find En followed by Bn. To find A0, we substitute 1 over pi. This value we take from L. From negative pi to pi, from negative L to L. So pi to pi, or you refer to this one, pi to pi. Function fx equal to x dx. Integrate x equal to x squared over 2. Substitute by pi to negative pi, we get pi. Substitute here, pi squared over 2. Negative pi minus negative pi square. Negative pi square equal to pi square. So pi square minus pi square equal to 0. Okay, now we find En. En equal to 1 over pi. Integrate negative pi to pi. Fx equal to x cos n pi x over L. So given L equal to pi, cancel out, we get nx dx. Formula is cos n pi x over pi. So cancel out, we get cos nx here. Okay, now we use tabular instead of integration by part. We can use tabular integration. So we let u equal to x, v equal to cos n pi nx. Differentiate u up to 0. Differentiate x equal to 1. Differentiate 1 equal to 0. Integrate cos nx. Integrate cos nx equal to sin nx over n. Integrate sin nx over n equal to negative cos nx over n square. Put positive, negative, then multiply x times positive times this one, plus 1 times negative cos n x over n square. So we can put the answer in this form. We get the answer for the integration equal to x sin nx over n plus 1 times negative equal to plus cos nx over n square. Substitute by pi, negative pi into x. Pi over n sin n pi plus cos n pi over n square minus, substitute by negative pi, negative pi over n sine negative pi, negative n pi, plus cos negative n pi over n square. Okay, sine n pi, this one carry here, cos n pi over n square carry here. Okay, sine negative n pi equal to, we can bring negative outside or bring forward negative sign. Sine negative n pi can write as negative sine n pi. So we get this one, negative, negative, positive. For cos, cos negative n pi equal to cos n pi. So write cos negative n pi as cos n pi here. Okay, now pi over n sine n pi minus pi over n sine n pi equal to 0. Cos n pi over n squared minus cos n pi over n squared equal to 0. So the answer is equal to 0. Formula of Pn, 1 over L, negative L to L, fx sine n by x over L dx. Substitute L by pi, so integrate from negative pi to pi, x sine n pi x over pi, L replaced by pi. Cancel out pi and pi, we get nx. Now we use tabular, integrate these two terms. U equal to x, integrate dv or v equal to sine nx. Differentiate x equal to 1, differentiate 1 equal to 0. Integrate sine nx equal to negative cos nx over n. Integrate negative cos nx over n equal to negative sine nx over n squared. Multiply by positive, multiply by negative, and then find the summation. X times positive times negative cos nx over n, we get this term. Plus 1 times negative sine nx over n squared, we get sine nx over n squared. Now we substitute pi and negative pi, substitute in term into x. Okay, so substitute pi equal to pi over n cos n pi plus sine n pi over n square. Substitute x by negative pi, so minus negative pi over n, negative pi over n, cos negative n pi plus sine n negative pi, so negative n pi over n square. Negative, negative, positive. Cos negative n pi equal to positive cos n pi. Sine negative n pi equal to negative take out. So negative, 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 positive equal to negative here. Negative pi over n cos n pi minus pi over n cos n pi equal to negative pi plus negative pi minus pi equal to negative 2 pi over n cos n pi. Sine n pi over n squared equal to 0 because sine n pi equal to 0. Sine n pi equal to 0. So answer equal to 1 over pi negative 2 pi over n cos n pi. Cos n pi can be replaced by negative 1 to the power n. So replace cos n pi equal to negative 1 to the power n. Pi cancel by pi. So the final answer for Bn, negative 2 over n, negative 1 to the power n. Now substitute into the function fx. E0 replaced by 0, so 0 over 2 plus En equal to 0 cos n pi x over L. Okay, this L replaced by pi plus Pn equal to negative 2 over n, negative 1 to the power n, sin n pi x over pi. Pi cancel out. This pi also cancel out. Okay, so answer negative 2 over n, negative 1 power n, sin n x. This is the final answer for the function of x.